Crystal Clear 101. Welcome back to the channel. I have another Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom toy review. And today I'm looking at the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Battle Damage Velociraptor Blue. This figure was released in mid-2018. This figure is exclusive to Walmart, and her suggested retail is $9.99. Now, before I go any further, let's take a quick look at Blue's packaging. And now let's take a quick look at the packaging for the Battle Damage Velociraptor Blue. First off, in the top left corner, we have the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom logo. And right here, showing where the battle damage is on the figure itself. Bottom left corner, great product shot of Owen and Velociraptor Blue. To the right of that, the name of the character, Velociraptor Blue. And to the right of that, showing where this is part of the battle damage line. Now, going on to the reverse side of the packaging. First off, top left corner, we have the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom logo, where it just says Jurassic World, and it's crumbling. Bottom left corner, some of the other dinos available in this line. Now, in the middle, a great product shot of Blue, and showing where to activate the battle damage on this figure. And with that being shown, let's get straight to the review of the figure itself. Now, let's go ahead and get a better look at this version of Velociraptor Blue. Now, this one right here is the one that I was referencing in the previous video. This is the battle damage version of Velociraptor Blue. Now, unlike the Attack Pack version, this one is exclusive to Walmart. Now, in case some of you are wondering, let me go ahead and bring in the Attack Pack version. Now, I know at first glance it looks like this one is bigger than the other one, but let me go ahead and tell you, these two are the same size. The only difference is that if you notice in the leg posturing, Blue's legs on this one are bent down a little more, whereas this one, she's more upright. And also, notice how her tail is actually straightened out. And also, notice, let me bring in the Attack Pack version. Notice more paint apps, especially around the blue striping. This, to me, is a massive improvement. And bring it over to the other side. Again, massive improvement. In case you're wondering, I've recently been rewatching Jurassic World in anticipation for Fallen Kingdom. And this is actually very accurate to Blue's depiction on screen. This is actually really accurate. Now, just for size comparison again, let's bring in Alan Grant. And now, because of how her legs are, she's now positioned a little bit taller than Grant. Compare this to the Attack Pack version. As we can see, because of how much she's straightened up her legs, she's now just a shade taller than Grant. Which I think makes this figure just look fantastic. I mean, this paint job for me is just pure eye candy. It's really gorgeous. Now, because of that, let's go ahead and bring the ruler back out. Let's get an idea how much taller she is. Let's see. Because of the minor difference in her leg posturing, she's actually much closer to 4 inches now. She's actually closer to 4 inches tall. And now let's go ahead and measure her. Let's see. Alright, let's get that straightened up. And she's actually just shy of 8 inches. She's just shy of 8 inches. Now let's take a look in centimeters. As I know there's some people that prefer centimeters over inches. Let's see, as far as centimeters go, she's just about 10 centimeters. And let's see. Transferring her up. As you can see, she's about 19.5 centimeters long. So, not too bad. Actually, fairly nicely sized Velociraptor. Now, as far as some other differences between this one and the Attack Pack version, the big thing, aside from the namesake, it's battle damage. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and just get that out of the way. This right here is actually rather obvious. Just hit this little spike right here, and bam. It shows some of her insides, but I actually rather like, or you just press down right there on her side. I actually prefer this system as opposed to the one that Hasbro used for Jurassic World. Jurassic World, it was just basically a little sliding door. You barely touched it, bam! It went faster than my eye could track it. I mean, it just snapped back. It will literally snap all the way to the back before I even had a chance to press all the way down. That's how quick that door was. This is more like a revolving cylinder. Because notice how I press down, and notice how this, when I move it, notice how it moves with the skin. This is on a revolving cylinder. That is pretty cool. That to me just makes it easier to manage. Now, the really big thing, aside from the paint apps, aside from the battle damage, is the articulation on this particular figure. I mean, yeah, this costs $2 more than the standard one. Yes, it is exclusive to Walmart, but you get so much more for the extra $2. I mean, I'm really serious. Now, first off, you do get a little more articulation in the legs. They still go back and forth. However, they do also pivot back and forth. The arms are now on a swivel hinge, which does allow for a wider range of movement in Blue's arms. Her jaw does still open, if she'll cooperate with me. It opens a little bit wider. It's still got the same paint details as on the Attack Pack version. However, the big difference is you can actually move the head around. The Attack Pack version, you could not move the head. You could move the jaw, but you could not move the head. So you can actually pose Blue here however you please. I mean, there's been some, for a little while, I've actually had Blue, give you an idea, because I've been watching Jurassic World, I have had her posed with her legs back just a little bit, her arms back, almost like this, almost like she's looking up at Owen inside her little containment enclosure from Jurassic World. Why? Because I don't know why, I just like that particular pose from Blue. Now, a little something I forgot to do with the Attack Pack version in the last video is I forgot to show the bottom of the feet. Now, typically I believe it's your right foot. That will show the Jurassic World logo, which in this case, there we go. Which will show the classic T-Rex skeleton. Also, right here, if you have the Jurassic World Facts app, matter of fact, if you have the app itself, you can go ahead and scan that. Go ahead and have Blue in your name. This can be used as many times as you want. Matter of fact, go ahead and scan that right now. And while I'm at it, let me go ahead and get Blue, Attack Pack Blue out of the way. There. 2 for 1 in one video. Alright, that's enough of that right there. But this, to me, is just a drastic improvement over the attack pack version. Don't get me wrong, I like the attack pack version. But the reason I originally picked this up was the simple fact it was a Walmart exclusive. But upon taking a closer look, I love the extra paint apps. I love the extra articulation. And this, to me, as far as the 3 3/4 inch scale, the 1/18 scale goes, this for me right now is my definitive blue. Until I see another blue that looks like this is going to be my definitive blue. Oh, before I forget, also they added paint apps to the toe claws. I like that, but yet they still yet to add them to the actual fingers. But yeah, we now have paint apps on the toe claws. I almost forgot that. And the eye, it still looks good. That still looks really good. If you're a fan of blue, if you're a fan of Jurassic World, Velociraptors, dinosaurs in general, then for the extra $2, you're actually getting a fair bit more with this particular version of blue. So, if you're able to go to a Walmart, you're able to find this figure. Honestly, she is well worth the $9.99 she retails for. So if you pick her up, go ahead and grab her. She's actually well worth picking up. She's actually a really, really cool version of blue. But that'll go ahead and wrap up my review for the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Battle Damage Velociraptor Blue. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.